Come on in, come on in. I'm videotaping. No, no. Hi, John. Wow, this is a big family now. Say hello to the new couple.
Oh, okay, hi.
All right.
Peter 3 and 7, Christians are told to assign honor to their wives. Well, when you assign something honor, you prize it, you look after it, you cherish it. And so that's what Matthew will do for you. The way Christ treated the congregation, this arrangement works, and you support him. And when Matthew makes mistakes, which he probably will, you support him, because now you're a team and you work together. For the next few minutes, we want to talk about love and how we can actually show this love. As God's chosen ones, holy in love, clothe yourselves with the tender affections of compassion, kindness, humility, mildness, and patience. Continue putting up with one another and forgiving one another freely, even if any has a cause for complaint against another. Just as Jehovah freely forgave you, you must also do the same. Sometimes we take for granted certain types of clothing, right? Like our gloves. Do you know where your gloves are right now? Probably not. They're in a box somewhere. It's just a small thing, but it's part of that clothing that is so important. So that's the way it is with your marriage. Things might seem small. A phone call in the middle of the day, a text message, a flower from time to time, a special word, a special occasion. All of these things in themselves may seem small, but they're part of that clothing that clothes you with love. I went to my father. He was working out in the garden, out in the raspberry patch. And I said to him, Dad, I'm going to get married. And I thought he would just give the response like, well, congratulations, son. But he said, I'll congratulate you, but only if you're ready. He said, I've seen too many people, they want to be married, but they want to act like they're single. So he said, when you get married, you do everything together. You work together, you eat together, you play together, you raise your family together. So he was giving me that same counsel that was in the scriptures to become the one flesh. Now, have you ever tried to use a pair of scissors that weren't connected? You go into the drawer. Well, what do you think right away? You say to yourself, well, this isn't going to work very good, right? Well, the same is true with your marriage. All the parts can be there. Today you're going to get a marriage license. You're going to live in the same address. You're going to share the same bed. All the parts can be there. But if you're not connected, it's not going to work. There's different situations. He teaches us to show love. And in the end of this verse, he's going to say, it never fails. So where can you get advice? Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous. It does not brag. Does not get puffed up. Does not behave indecently. It does not rejoice over unrighteousness, but rejoices with the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails. Emmett Colwood, in the presence of Jehovah God and these witnesses, take Serena Faye Stewart to be your wedded wife. And to love, to love and to cherish in accordance with the divine law as outlined in the Holy Scriptures for Christian husbands for as long as you both may live.
I do.
Scriptures for Christian wives for as long as you both may live.
I do.
Okay, so now we're going to have some vows.
I, Matthew Emmett Colwood,
Take you, Serena Faye Stewart,
take you, Serena Faye Stewart,
to be my wedded wife,
to be my wedded wife,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
in accordance with divine law,
in accordance with divine law,
as set forth in the Holy Scriptures
in the Holy Scriptures
for Christian husbands,
for Christian husbands,
for as long as we both shall live together on earth, according to God's marital arrangement. Excellent. Now, Serena.
I, Serena Faye Stewart,
Take you, Matthew Emmett Colwood,
take you, Matthew Emmett Colwood,
to be my wedded husband,
to be my wedded husband,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
and deeply respect,
in accordance with divine law,
as set forth in the Holy Scriptures for Christian wives. Very good. So, for as much as Matthew Emmett Colwood and Serena Faye Stewart have covenanted before Jehovah God and these witnesses to accept each other in wedlock, I, as an ordained minister and by the authority conferred upon me by the Holy Scriptures and the province of Alberta, pronounce that they are husband and wife together. What God has yoked together, let no man put apart. Matthew, if you like, you can kiss your bride. So it's my happy pleasure to announce to this congregation here today, Brother and Sister Wood.
It's a video.
Oh, okay.
You can keep going. Guys, this is amazing. You did a fantastic job. And Natasha, I love the way you look. I mean, Kelly look handsome, but he's nothing next to you. I know, I know. Are you gonna dance? Oh, like that? He wants to dance with you later.
Oh boy. Later. That's so nice.
That'd be fun.
Can you show off your moves so we know how to do it?
That's your second partner for tonight.
Okay, I'm ready.
There's nothing more entertaining than seeing what kind of advice or points everyone has to say. So before we get all of you to talk, we're just going to tell you what other people wanted to share with you this year. You know, Philly's been thinking so much about this year practice this year. He's been just so excited about this. You know, he's been putting so much thought. In fact, since I announced the cue cards, he's just been thinking about this. So this is what he came up with. Are you ready? Okay, so everyone pay attention.
I hope you don't have any babies.
That's pretty much it, but there was one more.
My wedding present to you is love.
How about that?
Testing my mic, Kelly. Kind of dropped the ball on that one for me, but it's fine. I'd just like to say I'll never forget the day that me and Serena were forced into our lifelong friendship that we have currently. It was an official Stewart and other Stewart family dinner after the convention, and both of us were not interested in being friends at all. It wasn't until I spilled soup all over my dress and we just died laughing for the rest of the evening that I knew we'd be friends forever. So soon after that, hanging out together included making idiots of ourselves on dance floors, jamming to Shania Twain on road trips, sharing a one-person tent with 3 girls, and of course pretending that we were long-lost sisters who were just reunited. We had the same name, it checked out, it made sense. Serena is one of the few friends I have that can make me laugh about absolutely anything, and of course no one else thinks it's funny but us. It's just so stupid. And we have so many funny and hilarious memories together, like all those times you would sneak into my pantry late at night to steal a loaf of bread. You'd take one bite out of the bread, and then you just leave it all over my room because, I don't know, maybe later on you want to finish that slice of bread. But every time she left, I find bread everywhere. Or all those late nights we'd stay up planning every detail of our life, from weddings to our future family trips, and even down to the details like naming the street we'd live on, who would take turn walking the kids to school. Mine was Tuesdays, I think, and of course, which Friday would be date night with the spouses. So Serena, I'm just so honored I got to be part of your special day with Matthew. This wedding we've been planning since we're 16, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Everything has been perfect, and I'm just so proud of you too for sharing this day with each other, sharing it with us in the bridal party. And I'm so happy that you found someone that you're just head over heels in love with, and that you both have goals together, and that you want to spend the rest of your life together serving Jehovah and making each other happy. So Matthew, welcome to the Stewart Girl Sisterhood. Make sure you always have your pantry loaded with loaves of bread, and make sure you always have Celine Dion on your playlist, and you'll be happy. Congrats.
Matthew, Serena, I feel privileged that I have a special relationship with both of you. Matthew, I feel like since I moved back to Slave Lake 6 years ago, you've been like a little brother to me. And I feel like we've been very close to a lot of similar interests, but I feel like we've been important partners. And Rena, I've been really close to your brothers since we started hanging out, and you've been like a little sister to me. So it's been very special to me to be part of your guys' relationship, and you guys are both very special people. Matthew, you're such a kind and considering, and I consider it a thoughtful person, and Rena too. You both put a lot of effort into the relationship, and it's really nice to see two people that are so nice to each other, and you guys work really hard to do that. It'd be foolish for me to give marriage advice, because I'm married, but it seems to be like the theme of the evening. So I do want to just say one thing that I've noticed from people that I have admired in other couples, or even just good relationships, and I noticed just about you guys too, is that you're very careful to be thoughtful to commend each other, because it's very hard. There's so many things that can tear a person down, whether it's tearing your relationship down, or even just a person getting more down in their own in the life that they have to live. But when you have someone who's there and that commends you and builds you up and go out of your way to make that other person feel special, it makes a big difference. And you guys do that, and I'm sure that you'll continue to do that. So I'm very happy to be part of this. You're both very special people. I love you both very, very much, and congratulations.
To Serena, we've made a lot of memories throughout our childhood days. No worries, in this great big world, all we need was play. I know you would have my back, that I could count on you. Even now, since we've been growing up, I know that still is true. I can't even remember the first time I saw your face. But I do know within my life, no one can take my place, your place. We're there for each other and will be to the end, by blood, our cousin, and by hearts and friends.
I just wanted to say congratulations to Matt and Serena. I'm really proud of you guys, and over the last few months you guys dating, I've been able to see how you guys get each other and how you've become best friends. How you've built your relationship on hard work, whether it be with you guys pioneering together, and or even the last couple of weeks getting your apartment together. Everything you guys are. I think you guys are really ready to start your life together and work together. And Matthew, I didn't know for sure what he'd be like, integrating into the family when he first started dating Serena. But we've really become really close friends, and I honestly feel like you're a brother to me. And I'm just really excited to finally have a little brother that I'm proud of. Oh, you started off like I joking. I'm really happy for Matt and Serena. I love you both a lot, and I'm just really, really proud of you both, and I'm really happy that Serena married someone that I can really count on, one of my friends, and I don't know. Getting emotional, I don't know why, but I have a few jokes. I'm happy that Matt's one of my friends, and he's a really close friend to me, and I'm glad Serena didn't settle for a loser like Brad Peterson or something. Truly, she ain't high, she got it. I know you guys are gonna make it work, Matt's a really thoughtful person, and he's a really hard worker, and he's a very meticulous guy, and I think you guys both go together really well, and I think you guys are a really good match, and I'm really happy for you both, and I'm really happy to have another brother that I can respect and look up to. So no, I'm really happy for you both, and it's a great wedding, wonderful day. You both did an amazing job at organizing everything. It's amazing, and I'm so happy to be a part of it. Thanks so much.
I don't know if everybody knows the story about how Matt and Serena started dating, but it's a really cute story, so I really wanted to tell it tonight. So Serena was coming up to Slave Lake for a visit, and Matt was planning on officially asking her out. So he was working all day planning this perfect candlelit picnic at the beach, planning it down to the exact time the sun would go down, and picking out the exact flowers to give, even getting sparklers because he wanted to make this moment so magical. We went down to the beach together to help him scope out the exact place, and Matt literally went around the beach going like this until he found the place that he wanted, and then he ran over, started smoothing the sand and like chucking sticks out of the way and laying the blanket. And it was at that moment when I saw Matt so nervous and excited that I knew Matt and Rena were meant to be. And I'm just so excited to be here and part of your day, and I love you so much.
We love you both very much, Matthew and Serena. And like Kelly said, this is a very special, wonderful day. We're really happy for you. But we're also really proud of you, both of you, the way you're using your life, that you're putting Jehovah first. And as you continue to do that as a married couple, Jehovah will bless you with happiness, with the best life that is possible to have right now, and the best part, the joy of serving Him together forever.
What she said, I agree with. Yes. We really appreciate the family that you've been married into, and we know that you can look after your family. We appreciate, too, the love that you've shown. We're proud of it, and we also want you to remember the little things, like saying that you're sorry when you need to be, and also to lots of hugs, and just remember that you love each other, and you'll be fine.
Okay, so Kelly had a half an hour. So I should get that, right? And almost everybody in the hall knows I could actually take it. Every time I stop to think about what I was going to say to you guys, I start getting emotional. So I don't have really a speech. Matthew. We love you. And we thank the Witts family for making you such a beautiful person that you are. For Serena. The years go by so fast. It started hitting me yesterday when I came into the hall, and everything became real so fast for me. I've looked forward to this day since you were born, Serena. And I'm so happy that you found a man like I really hoped you would. And he is. And I'm happy that he loves you so much. I told all my kids, find somebody that loves you with everything that they have, just like they love Jehovah. Love Jehovah first, and then love your mate with everything you have. And you'll be okay. And when I see Matthew's love for you, today I thought I was going to lose it in the hall. But then I saw Matthew look at you, and he's got so much love in his eyes for you. I knew you'd be okay, and I know you will be okay. And so I'm very proud for both of you to have found each other and to make this love work to this extent. You have a long ways to go. You're gonna have hard times, but you'll love each other through those things, and I know it because of the kind of people that you are. Everybody that's spoken has said what kind of people you are, so everybody knows that, like when I first met Matthew, anybody that I've talked to asked me what kind of guy he was. The first thing I said, and Sherry and Mike, you should know that, is he's just, if I could find a word, he's kind. And Serena always wanted to find a really kind guy who would treat her with love. So I'm really happy you did. I'm very happy and proud that we can share this day with everybody that both love you and Matthew. It means a lot to me, the family that Serena's married into and taken on the name of. So I'm very happy about that. So I'm happy that everything today has turned out so good. And I thank anybody that's had a share in making it that way. I really am happy and proud that we've got the family and friends around that we do have. People coming from Ontario and BC and all over the place. I really am very thankful for that. And anybody that's put any work into helping us make this the day that it is for Serena and Matthew. So I hope that the rest of the evening goes well, and I know Serena and Matthew are going to be in our basement for a while. That's where they're starting out, but I know they've got many good things in store for them. The advice I have is always put Jehovah first. This is just the beginning. So love each other and love Jehovah, and we'll be there, but we're only in the background. Now it's all of you two. And you're going to start a beautiful life, just like Kelly and I did, and the Woods family did, and you'll make a beautiful family one day too. Okay? Enjoy the rest of the evening, and yeah.
A lot of time, the last couple of days, even today, people have been coming up to me and saying, it must be difficult to do the talk, or it must be nerve-wracking, or how are you going to say Sister Wood at the meeting? And it's partially true, but not really, because there's 3 reasons why it's not nervous for me or any kind of stress. First of all, Serena, you've always been just proud, and I would do anything for you. And so, with that, that's the number 1 point. The second point, Matthew, Natasha brought up so many good points about you, but we're really proud of you and happy that you're in our family. We're happy that Serena has fallen in love with you. So that makes it easy as well. And of course, the third point is that I don't think she could have married into a nicer family. We appreciate the Wood family, the Petersons, and everybody. We really are happy that this took place. How can you be nervous about that when everything that you wanted, as parents, is coming true? So congratulations, and have a nice rest of the evening.
No, let's have Matthew and Serena come up. We'd love to hear your speech, and then after we'll start dancing.
First of all, I just want to thank everyone for coming, but a special thanks to my bridesmaids. I'm so glad that I have 3 such wonderful friends who are so caring and so giving in everything. You've made this day special, but not only just in this day, my whole life really, as long as I've known you guys, you just make my life so much better, and I'm so glad that we can share this day together. It really means a lot. Yeah, I'm just really happy that all the rest of you can make it. Every one of you have made this day so wonderful because you're all here. So thank you.
I'd like to thank very much all the family and friends that were able to come today, all those that
traveled very, very far distances. It means so much that you all chose to come here tonight. You can just feel the love in the room. So that means so much. And two, we know that some are going through difficult times now as well, but we're very happy that you can make it to still share the day with us. Especially like to thank my mom and dad, and as well Kelly and Natasha for making this day possible. And we just hope you all have a fun night with us.
Amazing. I don't know about Matthew, but she was just stunning.